Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ
alphabet are we learning today? We are going to learn O. So, O for orange, Oreo. Do you have toys, octopus toys? You can show octopus toys, or you can show ostrich toys, or you can show oil. Everyone has oil in the kitchen. So get all the O articles. Run, run, run. Get and show me all the O articles. Let's see what's there.
O for orange.
Orange, very nice. Orange.
Octopus. Orange. Oval.
Oreo.
Oval.
Very good. Oreo.
Orange.
Orange.
Ornament.
O for ornament. Very nice. Oil, I see. Orange, I see. Ornament. Oreo. What did you show? What is that?
Oval. Oval.
Oh, oval. Oats. Oh, O for oats. That's interesting. O for oats. Very nice. Orange. Super awesome. Yay! You showed so many. Oreo. Awesome. Okay. Very good. So, Oreo. Okay. So today, today we are going to learn about offering. We are going to offer everything to the Lord. Okay? So what are some things you like to offer? What are some things you like to offer to Krishna?
Milk and water and everything. Fruit. I like flowers.
Awesome. Super. Very nice. So you like to offer so many things to Krishna. So we are going to learn about fruits. You like fruits. Bhoga. Very nice. So you all like to offer so many things to Krishna. We all love offering to Krishna. So today we are going to learn about a very interesting story about one person who offered everything to the Lord. He offered everything he could for the Lord. Yes, Bali Maharaj. So we're going to see the story of Bali Maharaj. So once there was one demon by the name Mahabali. And this Bali Maharaj was the grandson of Prahalad. So once it so happened that because he was a demon, once he was fighting with the demigods. So he had gone to the higher planetary system to fight with the demigods. When he was fighting with the demigods, unfortunately, he was struck by a weapon and he fell down dead. At that time, his guru by the name Shukracharya revived him and brought him back to life. Okay, so Bali Maharaj felt very grateful to his spiritual master who is Shukracharya. After that, Bali Maharaj, he returned and he performed a great sacrifice by the name Vishwajit Yagna. So if someone performs this great sacrifice by the name Vishwajit Yagna, they become so powerful. They would become so powerful that they can conquer everybody. Okay. So Bali Maharaj, he performed that Vishwajit Yagna and Shukracharya was so happy with the performance of that yagna, he presented him with a conch. You see, Shukracharya is giving him a conch. And then Prahalad Maharaj was also so happy with him. Prahalad Maharaj was giving him blessings. So like this Bali Maharaj, he became super powerful. And then what he did was, because he was so powerful, he became very proud also. Okay. So what he did was, he started going and fighting with the demigods again. And he destroyed everybody and he took over the heavens and he became the king of the heavens. Now, because this Bali Maharaj became the king of the heavens, Indra and all the demigods, they didn't even have a place to stay. So they went and they cried to their mother. Their mother's name was Aditi. Okay, Aditi felt very sad for her kids. She thought, oh, my children, they have been sent away from their place because of this Bali Maharaj. So what should I do? Then she got an advice that she should worship the Supreme Lord for 12 days. So for 12 days, she fasted and she worshipped the Supreme Lord. And guess what? The Lord himself incarnated as her son. And he was Vamanadev. Okay. His name was Upendra. But he was given the name Vamana because he was very tiny. He was like a little dwarf. Okay. So therefore his name was Vamana. Vamana, when he was born, he was very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. He had the conch, he had the chakra, he had all the indications of Lord Vishnu when he was born. Very soon his naming ceremony was done. After that, he became a little big boy. He was about 7 years old when his sacred thread ceremony was performed. So sacred thread ceremony is performed when a child grows up a little bit. Okay. So during that sacred thread ceremony, everybody came and they gave many gifts to this little boy who was born. A beautiful boy. Everybody, all the demigods, they came and they gave him lots and lots of gifts. And then Vamanadev was set on a mission. He had to go and take back the kingdom of the heavenly planets and give it back to his brothers, headed by Indra. So he decided to go to the sacrificial arena of Bali Maharaj. Okay, now fast forward. Vamanadev became 7-year-old, and Bali Maharaj, he had finished one Vishwajit Yajna, remember, one sacrifice. Now he was doing another sacrifice. This sacrifice was a big Ashwamedha Yajna. So Ashwamedha Yajna is also a very big sacrifice, like a fire sacrifice they have. You must have seen in the temples, they put ghee in the fire and they do a sacrifice. Like that, Bali Maharaj was doing the next sacrifice. So our Vamanadev, he went there. He went there with a plan. So what did he do? Vamanadev, he went there with his little umbrella and he was looking very, very resplendent, and he approached the sacrificial arena of Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj's wife's name was Vindhyavali. Okay. So both of them, when they saw this wonderful Brahmin boy coming in like that, who was looking so resplendent, they immediately folded their palms and they washed the feet of Vamanadev and said, "You're such a great Brahmana. When we do a sacrifice, we should give gifts to Brahmanas. So I'm ready to give you any gift you want. Little Vamana, tell me what gift you want. Tell me whatever you want. I'll give you everything. I am the king of all the 3 worlds. I am Mahabali. I can do anything for you. So ask me what you want," he said. Then Vamana, he smilingly, he said, "I don't want much, Mahabali. I just want 3 steps of land. I just want 3 paces of land with my little foot." And Vamana said, "Whoa," and Bali said, "What? Vamana, you just want 3 steps of land? Your feet are so small. With 3 steps of land, what are you going to do? You can't even grow rice. You can't do anything in 3 steps of land. You can't even sit down comfortably. Why do you want 3 steps of land? I can give you one full kingdom. I can give you as many cows as you want. I can give you everything. I am so great. I can do anything for you." Then Vamana said, "No, Bali, I just want small 3 little steps. If a Brahmin is not happy with this 3 steps, how is he going to be happy with everything in the world? He's not going to be happy. I'm not selfish. I'm not greedy. I just want 3 steps of land." So Bali Maharaj, he was getting ready. Okay, he's just asking for 3 steps of land. Let me give. So he took water in a pot, and with his wife Vindhyavali, he was ready to do the danam. Danam means to give away. Okay, he wanted to give away those 3 pieces of land. So he went there, and at that time, you see this person behind, he's Shukracharya. Shukracharya came running and said, "Bali, Bali, stop, don't do that. I tell you something, this is not an ordinary boy. He is Lord Vishnu, and he has come here because he is favoring the demigods. That's why he has come here. In the name of taking 3 steps, he is going to measure all the 3 worlds, and he will take away everything from you. He knows to cheat people very well. He will do that for sure. This person is not ordinary. Be careful." Then Bali Maharaj said, "You are my guru, but why are you telling me to say lies? I already promised something to this boy. How can I go back on my word? I cannot adhere to falsity. That is not good. When I have given a promise to someone, how can I say, no, I will not give it to you? It won't be right, Shukracharya, my dear Guru, that is not correct." But Shukracharya was very angry with Bali Maharaj. "You're not listening to my words. I'm telling you good advice and you can't take it." But Bali Maharaj said, "Even if he is Vishnu, even if he wants everything, so what? He's the Supreme Lord. I'm going to give everything that he wants and I will keep up my promise." So Bali Maharaj was very, very strong, very determined to keep up his promise. Then what happened? Our Vamanadev, very, very tricky he was. He said, "I will take only 3 steps of land, right?" So with 1 step, he measured the entire earth. With the next step, he rose his leg on top and he measured the heavens, the sky, the heavens, everything. In 2 steps, he covered the entire kingdom of Bali Maharaj, the upper planetary system, the earthly planetary system, everything he covered. And then he looked at Bali and said, "Where shall I keep my final step? You promised me 3 steps of land. I have taken 2 steps. 1 more step is there. Where shall I keep it?" See, he grew like that. and he measured everything. And then what happened? Bali Maharaj said, I don't have any other place for you to keep my final step. So therefore, you please keep your feet on my head. So like that he said, and he bowed down and he asked Vamanadev to keep the final step on his head. So at this time, Bali Maharaj, he was extremely humble, extremely humble. He offered himself as the third step for Vamanadev. And Vamanadev was so pleased with Bali Maharaj's devotion. Okay, so he exemplified this process which is called as surrender. Surrender means offering everything to the Lord. So for offering, what did Bali Maharaj offer? He offered everything. He even offered himself. He said, you come, you place your feet on my head. So like that, Vamanadev, he finally took his third step on the head of Bali Maharaj. And then he was arrested. Bali Maharaj was arrested with the ropes of Varuna. You see here, Bali Maharaj is arrested. So Vamanadev arrested him, and then Prahlad came, and Bali Maharaj, he folded his palms and he offered beautiful prayers to Vamanadev. He said, Vamanadev, actually you're very merciful to me. You're very, very merciful. Everyone says that you are an enemy of demons, but actually you're only doing us a very good favor. For our sake, you come and you teach us such good lessons and you always favor us. So like that, he was praising Vamanadev. And Prahlad Maharaj, he came and he congratulated his grandson. He said, my dear grandson, you did the right thing. See, the Lord is very compassionate. You were very attached to your riches. The Lord very mercifully came and took away all your riches. Now all that you have is pure devotion. So everybody was happy. Bali Maharaj was also very happy. And when Vamanadev saw all this, you know what Vamanadev did? He said, Bali, you're doing so much for me. So I'm going to give you one boon. I want to give myself to you. So I will personally come and I will become the doorkeeper of the planetary system where you're going to reside. You are going to go and live in Sutala planet. I will come and I will guard. I will be the doorman. I'll be your watchman. I will guard your Sutala planet, and there you will be very happy. Nobody will attack you. You will not have problems of disease or old age or anxiety. I will always be there to give you protection. So like that, Lord Vamanadev, he became subservient to his devotee. He said, I will come and I will take care of you, my dear Bali Maharaj. So because of the offering, the surrender, the Atma Nivedanam of Bali Maharaj, the Lord became filled with love and he wanted to give himself to Bali Maharaj. Okay, so this is the short summary. You see this? What happened? What happened in this summary? First, what happened? The demigods went and they sought help from the Lord. Vamana went to Bali Maharaj's arena. He took 3 steps. With one leg, he measured the earth. With the other leg, he measured the heaven. And then the third step, he put on Bali Maharaj's head. And then Vamanadev himself went and lived with Bali Maharaj. So what do we learn from this? See, you know what? We are all so attached to the things that we have. We have so many toys. We have so many things we like. We hold on to it. See, Bali Maharaj, he was the king of the 3 worlds, okay? And he was ready to give away everything to Vamanadev. Are we ready to part with the things we love? We find it so hard, right? So for the higher purpose, we should learn to let go of too much attachment, because excessive attachment results in both anxiety, distress, and dissatisfaction. We become sad when we become very attached to the things. So therefore, the things we have, we should be ready to share. We should be ready to offer it to the Lord and let go of things. So don't hold on too much to all these things. Attachments are okay, but don't have excessive attachment. Okay, material attachment always leads to distress. So let's try to get attached to the Lord. in service to the Lord. So that is what we learn from this story. Now, one quick, very, very nice story. Okay, this is really, really sweet. So once, this is about ornaments of Krishna. Krishna wears lots of ornaments. So we're going to learn about the ornaments of Krishna. Once there was a huge group of sadhus who were sitting and they were listening to a very nice story. What story was it? It was Krishna Katha. It was Bhagavatam story. So a speaker was sitting and he was telling very nice Bhagavatam class. All of them were listening to the speaker. Now this speaker, he was describing the beauty of Krishna. He is saying, Krishna is a very young, beautiful, blackish boy. He wears a pearl necklace around his neck. He has a gem that is called as Kaustubamani. He wears nice bangles. He's got armlets. He wears golden anklets. He's dressed with pearls around his head. And then he has a peacock feather. There is an elephant pearl that he puts around his nose. And he's decorated with so many jewels. So like that, the speaker was describing about the beauty of Krishna. He was talking Bhagavatam. So he was talking about Krishna. Okay. At that time, in this crowd, there was one thief. Very, 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 very notorious thief. Okay. That thief was carefully listening to all this. He didn't know who Krishna was. But when he heard about ornaments, when he heard about pearl necklace, Kaustuba gem, anklets, armlets, when he heard about all these jewels, he started thinking in his head, now I will go and catch hold of that boy Krishna and I will plunder him. I will take away all his jewels. He's wearing gold earrings. He's wearing diamond bracelets. I will go and catch him and I will take away the jewels for myself. So he started walking. You see him walking? So he started walking like that. And he went into the forest so that he could go and catch hold of Krishna. So he was remembering everything, how Krishna looks, what are the ornaments he's wearing. And then finally, when he went into the forest of Vrindavan, because of his anxiety of seeing Krishna, because he was so eager to see Krishna, he was meditating on Krishna all the time. He was thinking, when will I see Krishna? When will I see Krishna? Because of his eagerness, because of his anxiety, finally he saw Krishna in Vrindavan and he saw this most beautiful, beautiful, dark complexion boy who was wearing so many jewels, lovely necklaces, pearl necklaces, gold jewelry. When he saw this beautiful boy, you know what happened? First, he wanted to go and catch hold of the jewelry. But then within a few moments of drinking the beauty of Krishna, he lost his heart to Krishna. He just lost his heart. Like that. His heart just melted. He just couldn't think of anything other than the beauty of Krishna. Because Krishna is the greatest of all purifiers. His heart completely changed and he wanted to give away his heart to Krishna instead of taking away his jewelry. Krishna's beauty is like the ornament of all ornaments. Okay. See, when we all wear ornaments, we look very beautiful. When you wear bracelet, when you wear chain, you look very beautiful. But Krishna, he gives beauty to those ornaments. He is the one who makes the ornaments look beautiful. See, in this picture, is the earring looking beautiful or Krishna's face is looking beautiful? Which one is looking beautiful? Krishna's face, right? He's so beautiful, chubby baby. He is the most beautiful. He is giving beauty to all the ornaments that he is wearing. So seeing the beauty of Krishna, taking the association of Krishna, his heart changed and he gave his heart to Krishna. Okay, so this is the transformation of a thief who went in search of ornaments. Okay, now we are going to have some questions, just 2 questions, short questions. And can we have them unmuted, Mataji? Okay, the first question is, Bali Maharaj surrendered everything. What did the Lord do in return?
He was Here's the doorkeeper.
The doorkeeper.
Yes.
Doorkeeper.
Very good. Yes. So how was the thief's heart translated? Good question. How did the thief's heart
He saw the doorkeeper.
Krishna's beauty.
Yes, he saw Krishna's beauty. Yes. Krishna's beauty. Very good.
Krishna's beauty. Krishna's beauty.
Mataji, you are muted, Mataji.
Okay, very good answers. I'm so proud of you all. Very good. Yeah, beautiful. Yes.
What is
Okay.
next?
Okay, now mute all. All of you be quiet for 2 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Mataji, now you unmute yourself, Mataji.
Okay, now we are going to learn a Bhagavad Gita shloka. Okay, very interesting Bhagavad Gita shloka. You see this pearl necklace that is going like that? So, in a pearl necklace, there are pearls. But what is there behind those pearls? Inside the pearls, there is a thread that goes inside each and every pearl, right? So, the thread or that string is like Krishna. Krishna has his underlying presence everywhere. That is what we are going to learn from this ornament. Okay, this is the verse. I think Asher or Mataji has to teach. Is she there?
Yes, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, kids, and thank you for joining. Very nice storytelling. I hope you all liked it. It was so beautiful, right? And as Mataji told regarding the pearl ornament today, we are going to read the verse also regarding this pearl ornament. Like how Krishna is behind everything and how he is so superior. Okay, so let's start with the Sanskrit verse. Okay, so I will read one word by word and you can repeat. Okay, Mattaha, Mattaha.
I think they are repeating on mute, Mataji.
Oh, okay, Mataji. Okay, no problem. Parataram. Parataram.
Parataram.
Nanyat. Nanyat. Mattaha parataram nanyat.
Parataram nanyat.
Kinched. Hasti. Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya. Kinched asti Dhananjaya. Very good. Okay, let's try these 2 lines. Okay, again. Mattaha parataram nanyat. Kinched asti Dhananjaya. Very good, very good. Well done, kids. You're so awesome. Okay, now next 2 lines. Okay, Sarvam idam Tota Manigana iva iva.
Manigana
Very good. Okay, now last two lines we'll repeat again. Okay. My sarvam idam protam.
Sarvam
Sarvam idam protam. Te mani gana iva. Te mani gana iva. Very good. Okay, so we'll do the whole verse again together. Okay, let's do it all together, kids. Okay, all ready? Okay.
Where is not big, ma?
Matta parataram nanya kinchidasti dhananjaya maya
sarvamidam protam sute manigana
iva. Wow, beautiful. One more time, okay? All together, okay? Mattaha parataram nanya asti dhananjaya manigana iva. Awesome. Beautiful. You pronounce so well. So now we will see what is the meaning of this verse. Okay, what is the translation? Let's see word by word, like quickly, and then we will see the translation. And everybody will get the chance to recite this verse also. Okay. So see. What is the meaning of this mattaha? Beyond me. Who is me? Krishna. Yes. Parataram, superior. Na, not. Anything else. Asti, there is. Dhananjaya, O conqueror of wealth. Who is Dhananjaya? Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Okay? My in me. Again, Krishna is telling in me, means in Krishna. Sarvam, all that be. Idam, which we see. Krotam is trunk. Sutre, on a thread. Manigana means pearls. Eva, like. Okay. So now the translation, Krishna is telling to Arjuna, O conqueror of wealth, there is no superior truth to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. So
You're muted, Mataji.
You're muted.
okay, sorry. Thank you. So what happened when we put pearls on the thread? What happened? It actually support, right? So if there is no thread, what will happen? The pearls will scattered and it will go here and there. There will be, like, there is nothing. You can't see everything. We need the thread. We need the thread for the support, right? So similarly, Krishna is our support. If Krishna is not there, nothing will be has like any dependence, you know. Krishna, we are all dependent on Krishna. Krishna supports everything. Whatever we see here, there, outside, inside, whatever we see, Krishna actually supports everything. So Krishna is like a beautiful thread and everything rests upon him, like all the pearls are rest upon him. Why? Because Krishna is our superhero. He is our Superman. So he is the supreme personality of Godhead. Okay, so I hope you understand this verse little bit, and during the breakout session, everybody will get the chance to recite this verse. Okay, so be prepared with this verse. We will see today who is more closer to Krishna and who is actually dependent on Krishna. Okay, so we will see who will actually recite this verse today nicely. Okay, so now we are going to do a very beautiful activity. All of you are ready for the activity? Yes? Yes, kids?
Yes.
Wow, awesome. So we are going to make a beautiful necklace for Krishna. Okay, and you all have an option, like whatever you want. You can choose some star beads or pearl beads. You can choose any kind of beads, shapes, anything you like. Okay, you can see here how we make the beads and how we can actually do it. Okay, so be prepared with the things you all have. You have a thread, or some kind of rubber elastic or band? Can you show? I want to see if you have something like that. Show me on your, oh wow, Aradhya have nice thread. Oh, good. Okay, who else have the nice thread and pearls? Have to show me. Shreya, I can see. Oh, good, Shreya. Cool. Mridaksh have. Good.
I
Okay.
have light blue.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Diksha also have. Nice. Aradhya Gaurang also have. Good. So all of you are ready with your thread, right? Wow, you all have Krishna. Beautiful. Okay, so Brinda also have. Yeah, yes, yes. Thank you so much.
We need to leave. Hare Krishna.
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, so you all have the pearls? You all have the beads? Yes? Okay, let's start then making. So, Mataji, can you just do the next slide? Okay, so the things we needed is pearl beads of desired shape or size, whatever you like, it's up to you.
Mataji,
Yes?
do we have to do different colors or only a white one if you have?
I think multicolor Krishna likes, so you can use multicolors if you have. If you don't have, then also okay. Krishna likes everything, whatever you offer to him. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, and the second thing, which is very important, any elastic stretch, crystal string cord or cotton thread. Okay, so be ready. So what we are going to do first, just make sure that your end should be actually, you have to hold the end, otherwise it will get out from the end, right? So just put it on somewhere for the support and start like, you know, you can put the pearls inside the thread. Okay, take some good amount of length, like around maybe 10 centimeter is good, or if you have any Laddu Gopal or any Krishna's picture, you can see accordingly and you can cut the thread accordingly. Okay, but before that, maybe you can just don't cut, is you just take as your desired length, just take the length of a thread. Okay, and start putting from one end the pearls. Okay, start putting the pearls. Okay, show me which colors you are putting. Oh, Aradhya started. Good. Oh, Sia also started pink colors. Right. Okay. Start putting colors, beads inside the thread. Just put it. Yeah. Start putting that. I can see everybody have. Oh wow. Diksha also start putting. She have now 3 beads. Okay. Ridan Kumar. Oh wow. Ridan already I think finished. Wow. Cool. Okay. So just start. You can put according to your different colors, different size, and if you want to put something in middle, then what you can do, just put like small 5 beads first, and then you put a big pearl, and then again small 5 beads. So what will happen in the middle? There will be a big pearl will come, and it will look nice on Krishna in the just in the neck. Okay, just in between, and in the sideways there is nice other colors. Okay, so you can do accordingly whatever you like, and you have to show us what you're actually making. So while you are doing this, I will just tell you a small beautiful story of Krishna. Okay, what happened in Vrindavan? One time, actually Radharani, she have so many beautiful necklaces. She has so many beautiful pearl necklace and everything she have. You see, Radharani is so beautiful, right? And her sakhis, Lalita, Vishakha, and all the gopis have so beautiful necklaces. So one time Krishna saw and he think like, oh, they have so beautiful necklaces. Let me go and grab some for my cows. Because Krishna has so beautiful cows, Surabhi, and there are so many cute cows. So he think that, okay, let me go and ask some pearls, necklaces. And then Radharani told, no, and the gopis told, no, you go and you grew your own, and I don't have any, like, she said just like jokingly. And actually, she thought that, okay, let's see what Krishna will do. But he just denied, okay, I am not going to give you any kind of necklace, okay? Then Krishna said, okay, if you don't want it to give me, I can grew my own pearls. Can you imagine? Anybody can actually grew any kind of pearls. But yes, Krishna can do anything. We saw in the story also. We saw in the shloka also, right? You all are making, right? And hearing the story, right, kids?
Yes.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, so what happened next? So Krishna then went to Yashoda Maya. He told that, Maya, I want some pearls and I will actually grow it so that the pearl trees will come. And then he thought, okay, because Yashoda Maya is like, okay, she knew that whatever my Gopal will do, I will be happy with that. Even she didn't think of that any pearl plant will come or like that, you know. It's impossible. It never comes. So she thought, okay, I will give you whatever you ask. I will not ask you whatever you want to do. Just do it. And then he went, Krishna went, and then actually they like this, they went and they just grew this plant of pearl. And after few days, they saw that actually pearls are coming from the plants. Beautiful white color pearls, different color, multi like gemstones, like this. So beautiful colors of pearls are coming from the plants. And after seeing this, everybody was shocked. How come these pearls are coming from the plants? So what is the moral? This story that Krishna can actually do anything. Krishna can actually bring the pearls also from the plants. He can do anything. He can kill any asura. He's our superhero. He can just do anything, right? So after seeing this, Radharani, she saw and she came to him, and the Sakhis also came and then said, Krishna, can you give me some pearls? And then Krishna said, oh, why now you are asking me? When I was asking, then you were not giving. They were just fighting, like, you know, like we used to do, like, you know. So they really, like, very lovingly they were fighting. And then what happened? Then Radharani thought, okay, fine, I will also grow my own pearl field. And she tried, but you know, like thorns came and this thing happened. So they were very distressed. And then they again went to Krishna and then said, oh Krishna, you can do anything because you are just like, you are the supreme. So just give us some pearls. And then, and my mothers are asking, when she said my mothers, and then Krishna, because Krishna loves mothers, you know. And I said, okay, I am ready to help. And then he gave some pearls to them. So now this is the beautiful story behind this pearl necklace and this ornament with Krishna's pastime. Okay, so let me see now. You all are, I think, almost finishing. So once you put all the beads, just you have to tie a knot. Okay, you have to tie a knot in the end and you have to cut it with a scissor. You can ask your parents to cut it so that you will be not hurted. Okay, so if you are done, you can just show me. Aradhya is showing me. Oh my God, Krishna is so beautiful. Krishna is going to love it. There is hearts in between. Whoa, beautiful. Wow, Krishna is going to love it. Thank you, Aradhya. Okay, who else? Who else have made? You have to tie it, okay? When you finish your making the ornament, the necklace, you have to tie it from both ends, okay? Mataji, can you show the next slide? I think that it has. Yes. Yeah, you can see how this, we are putting the pearls in the beads, and then at the end, we can see it becomes a circular shape of like a necklace, okay? And then in the last, what we will do, Mataji, can you just turn? Yeah. So what we do, we just tie it in the end and we'll cut it the extra thread. Okay. So let me see who else made it. Okay. Mridaksh. Okay, I can see Mridaksh. Yes. Keshava. Yo, beautiful. Nice. Krishna is going to love it. Okay. Who else have made? Hamsini is making. Shudansh. Okay, yes. Okay, Ridan Kumar. Wow, Ridan Kumar also. Wow. Monish also making. Okay. So, Mataji, can we go to break room so that we can see?
Sure, Mataji will break out now.
Yes. Yes.
Mataji, you're in the main room. Sita Preeti Mataji is also here.
Okay, okay, Mataji. Okay, kids. So I'm going to share the screen. Just a moment. Who want to recite the shloka for today? Who want to recite the shloka? Anybody who wants to recite the shloka? Nushi. Okay, Nushi, go ahead. You want to recite the shloka, dear? Yes? Try it, try it. You have to unmute yourself. Yeah, just unmute it.
Mataji, I don't know.
Okay, you want to try? No?
Yes.
Okay, just try it. Yeah. Mattaha
Mataha
parataram nanyat
parataham nanyat
kinchid
kinchid
asti
asti
dhananjaya
dhananjaya
mai sarvam
mai sarvam
idam protam
idam trotam
sutre mani gana iba.
sutre mani
Gana iva mattaha parataram nanyat
mattaha param nanyat
kinchit asti dhananjaya
kinchit asti dhananjaya
mai sarvam
mai sarvam
idam protam
idam protam
sutre mani gana iva.
sutre mani gadahiva iva.
Awesome, Nushi. Awesome. See, you have done, right? That's good. Very good. Okay, where is your pearl necklace? You made it? Oh, wow. I can see. Beautiful. Okay, just offer to Krishna and then you can post your picture. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Nushi. Okay, who else wants to recite the shloka and who wants to show their necklace? Is there anybody who wants to show? Partha Kumar. Okay, please unmute yourself, Partha Kumar. I'm trying to unmute you. Please unmute yourself. Yes, good. Yes, your necklace is beautiful. Wow, it's so much different. Can you show a little closer? Oh, wow, it's spiral. Cool. Beautiful. Nice. Well done, Partha. You want to recite the shloka also, like Nushi? Yes? Wow. Okay, go ahead. Mattaha
Matta
parataram
parataram
nanyat
nanyat
kinchid
kinchit
asti
asti
dhananjaya
dhananjaya
mai sarvam
mai sarvam
idam protam
idam potram
sutre
sutre
mani gana iva.
manigara madhyadya
Iva.
iva.
Well done, Partha Kumar. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Mataji.
Thank you so much for reciting and making so beautiful necklace for Krishna. Okay. Okay. Who else wants to do like Nushi and Partha Kumar? They did so well. Who else wants to do? Who wants to recite and who wants to show their beautiful necklace? Okay. Nirvi. Nirvi, can you unmute yourself, Nirvi? Yes. Yes, Nirvi. You want to recite the shloka?
Yes.
Wow, so nice. See, Nirvi is so young, still she wants to recite the shloka. Wow, you can see how she is. Beautiful. Okay, let's try. Mattaha
Mattaha
parataram
pajatam
nanyat
nanyat
kinchid
kinchit
asti
asti
dhananjaya
dhananjaya
mai
mai
sarvam
sarvam
idam
idam
protam
pyutam
sutre
suchi
mani
mani
gana iva.
gana iva.
Good. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Nirvi. You want to show your necklace? Did you made it?
No, Mataji, we haven't made it yet.
Oh, okay, okay. No problem, Mataji. You can just make it and you can post later. Okay. You have something from O. What you have today from O letter?
Okay.
You want to show your O letter thing? Nirvi have an orange. Oh.
Olives.
O for orange, O for olives. Beautiful, Nirvi. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Okay. Who else want to show their necklace and who wants to recite this verse like Nirvi? She did so well. Partha Kumar. Who wants to do? Nushi also have done. Okay, Gopal Govinda. Okay, he wants to try. Let's see. Okay, Gopal Govinda, go ahead.
Matta.
Parataram,
Parataram.
Nanyat,
Nanyat.
Kinchid,
Kinchit.
Asti, Dhananjaya,
Dhananjaya.
Mai Sarvam,
My sarvam
Idam Protam,
idam potram.
Sutre,
Tre.
Mani, Gana Iva.
Gana iva.
Wow, beautiful. Gopal Govindo, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where are you going? You want to show your something from O letter things?
No.
Or you want to show your necklace?
No.
No?
My card.
Okay, okay, no problem. You can post your things, okay, in the WhatsApp group. Okay, who else wants to try? Anybody? Okay, Radhu Rasika. Okay, can you unmute yourself? Yes, okay. I can see your necklace. Wow, can you show a little closer? It's so beautiful. I want to see little closer. Oh, wow, so beautiful. Awesome.
Thank you, Mataji.
Who made it? Who made it? Both of you made it together?
Yes.
Wow, well done. Good job. Okay, you want to try this Bhagavad Gita verse, both of you?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Okay, let's try.
Paratanam nyanyat kinchit asti dhananjaya mani sarvam idam protam sutte mani ganayava.
Awesome. Wow, without even help, you did it. Wow.
Thank you.
Really good, really good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, you want to show your O letter things also today? Do you have anything with you now? O for what? Quick, 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 quick. Oh. Is this a big... What is this? This is O. Oh, this is... Oh. You have to unmute yourself to tell me. What is this? Unmute yourself.
Orange pillow.
Orange pillow. Wow. I never seen a beautiful orange pillow like that before. Amazing.
All have we didn't have that.
You have to send it for me, okay? And I will give it to Krishna. Okay? Okay?
Don't get it. How can you give it?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
When Corona gone, will come.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, next who is going to do? Who wants to try? Anybody wants to try? Satvik. Satvik and Hashwita. Please unmute yourself. Yes. Go ahead.
Mata Parataram Nanyat Kinchit Asti
Dhananjaya.
Dhananjaya Mai Sarvam Idam Protam Sutre Mani Gana Iva.
Well done, Satvik. Thank you so much, Satvik. You pronounce it so well. Beautiful. You want to show your necklace?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, it is like different colors?
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. Nice length also. Okay, Hashwita also made it. Oh, wow. Hashwita also has beautiful. She has butterfly in between. Oh, wow. Both of you done very well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Satvik and Hashwita. And Hashwita, you want to try the verse also?
No.
Okay, no problem. Okay, and you please offer it to Krishna, and we'll see the pictures with Krishna. Okay. You have anything with O letter thing today? O for
I have
what?
Oil. O for oil.
O for oil. Orange. Oh, wow, nice. Hashwita just showed the orange, and Satvik showed the oil. Okay, thank you so much, Satvik and Hashwita. Okay, who else wants to show and who wants to recite the verse? I can see Vidharth is there. Vidharth, you want to try? Vidharth, I can see you still. You are hiding, but still I'm seeing you. See how Parthikumar and Nirvi and Satvik, Radhu, so Govinda, like everybody done so well. You can also try. Who didn't try yet, please try. Shivansh Ranjan want to try. Okay. Okay, please unmute yourself, Shivansh. Yes, go ahead, Shivansh. You want to try? Recite the shloka?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, go ahead, dear.
Mataji, I want to repeat after you.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I can do. Okay, I will do and then you can repeat. Mattaha
Mattaha
parataram
Padataram
nanyat
Namyat
kinchid
Kinchit
asti
Asti
dhananjaya
Dhananjaya
mai sarvam
Mai Sarvam
idam protam
Damprotam
sutre
Putre
mani
Mani
gana iva.
Ganarva.
Very nice. Okay, you want to try once by yourself? Shivansh, you want to try once yourself also? Okay, no problem.
I will learn and practice.
Okay, no problem, Shivansh. But you have done very well. You pronounced very well the words. Okay, so well done. Thank you so much, Shivansh. You made the necklace. You want to show your necklace?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, show me.
I will also make another one.
Oh wow! Can you show a little closer? See, Shivansh necklace is so beautiful. Everybody, please see. Oh, he has made 2 necklaces. One for Krishna, one for Radharani. Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much, Shivansh. Thank you.
Mataji.
Yes. O for
O for oil and
oil. Okay. O for orange. Okay, O for orange and O for oil. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Shivansh. Thank you. Well done. Okay. Okay. Let's see who. Somebody raised hand. Let's see who did. Please unmute yourself if you want to try the shloka and want to show your necklace. Shlok, you want to try Shlok Vidharth? Joshnika? Pranav? Anybody wants to try? Shlok, you want to try?
me, Pranav Mataji.
Pranav wants to try. Oh, well done, Pranav. Okay, let's try. Okay.
Matta Parataram Nanyas Kinchidasta Asti Dhananjaya Mai Sarvamidam Pratam Sutre Marigana Iva.
Well done, Pranav. Very nice. Without any stop, you just pronounce so nicely. Well done. You want to show your necklace? Pranav? I can't see your necklace. Oh, wow. Beautiful white beads. They are so shiny.
Mataji.
Yes, you can just tie the knot in the end, both ends, and you can then offer to Krishna. Okay, Pranav?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well done.
Are we ready to end, Mataji, or
I think, Mataji, yeah, the time is already over, right?
it's past 5? But
Yes, Mataji. So, yes, Mataji, maybe we can stop now.
everyone is done. Everyone showed everything.
Mostly everybody, Mataji, is Shlok. Just a moment. Shlok, you want to show your Shlok? Okay. No, I think Mataji, they are good.
Yes.
Everybody already done.
I want to try.
Okay, Mataji, we have closed all the break rooms.
Yes,
If
yes,
people are
yes.
interested, they
Sure.
can come back in 15 seconds. They'll be back.
Okay. So all of you, whoever finished it, you can all just put it in WhatsApp group, your nice pictures of the necklaces, okay? And I want to see how he's going to offer that beautiful necklace to Krishna, okay? So that would be awesome. So Mataji, are we done?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, kids. Let's do the Vaishnav Pranam mantra, and we'll end the class today. And please, 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 you put all the pictures of the nice necklaces in the WhatsApp group. Okay? I want to see all of your necklace. Like whoever who they will all get a prize. Okay? They'll all get a beautiful prize. Yeah. Nice pictures of Radha Krishna. Yes.
Even the adults?
Yes, Radhaji. Okay, so let's do the Vaishnav Pranam mantra all together. Vancha
kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
namo namah.
and Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai, Damodar kids ki jai,
Radha Mataji.
Jai Grace Preeti Vilasini Mataji ki jai,
Ashe Radha Mataji ki jai.